Yo, my little tubers, we're back for some more drafting here on Arena. Some more Dominaria United Alchemy. Thanks for watching. Hit that like and subscribe button if you haven't already. I appreciate it. We are opening a Planeswalker here. A Johnny. The sleeper agent. Honestly, a Johnny is not that good, and it's in some pretty bad colors, but what else do we have here? Prayer of Binding's great. Lagomos is great. A Planeswalker in Limited is still a little bit too good to pass up. This one doesn't protect itself, which is unfortunate. But this can still lead to a bunch of value, so... As much as I don't want to take it, I am going to still take it. But I wouldn't be surprised if the correct, quote-unquote, correct pick was like the Prayer of Binding here. But we'll take the Planeswalker and see what we can do. Follow that up with maybe a Tatiova. Looks to be a little domain right off the bat. Skyrider's decent. Morale Sergeant's pretty darn good in the aggro deck. Couple lands here. Alright. I'll take the big green card and see what happens. Follow that up with... So Tangled Islet does appear to be pretty juicy, but man, Vesuvian Mist is so good. One of my favorite Alchemy cards. It's not too busted, but it's just good enough. I mean, if I'm already planning on playing blue for Tatiova, what's a little bit of black for the kicker here? I'm going to take the Mist over the Tangled. Go for power over fixing. What is this now? Bloodsprout Talisman, not a very good card. We have like Interference for cycling. I could take Scout the Wilderness for ramp and fixing. I guess Scout is good for Tatiova. I guess what's the best card here though? The Cult Conscript? Yeah, it's probably just best to keep taking the best card, and Cult Conscript is pretty good. Could backdoor into like blue-black anyways or something. Sure. Alright, well I'm getting kind of vindicated here. As we had to cut down 5th pick. Although this is not like a super impressive removal spell. Bite down, another timely. But it's still enough of a signal that I think we end up taking it. Okay. Wow, that is a very late Nishoba Brawler now. What? And a Rootwalla here. Brawler is a fantastic 2-drop. This sometimes just wins the game on its own. Espionage also good, but yeah, Rootwalla and Brawler being pick 6 maybe means that green might be more open than we thought. Huh. Okay. I still don't like this Johnny for the record. I wish I had Prayer of Binding instead, but... So, we're gonna need to take lands now. The Cult Conscript's looking a little bit out of place, depending on... I mean, I guess what we could be doing is like green-black splashing blue. That's not too far-fetched of an idea. Nah, I don't know. I mean, this is only the beginning of pack 1, so it's hard to say if we're doing any one thing. The Johnny wants you to have a lot of creature cards in your deck, though, for the +1 ability. I mean, it's still like a scry if you don't hit a creature. But, you know, just not that impressive otherwise. We have emblemed and won the game with the ultimate before, though, so that was pretty cool. Rada now, and another Rootwalla. I don't see a reason to take the Rada when there's a perfectly good Rootwalla here. They're both good domain cards. But this is just, well, it comes down sooner, and it's probably better in this style of deck than Rada is anyways, so. Okay. Yeah, definitely moving into green. It's feeling open. This pack is complete garbage, though. For us, anyway. I mean, what's the best card here? Take up the shield? There is a world where we're still playing white. I don't think the Scavenger's bad, but it's not as nearly as good as the white cards. Alright, Trophy Mage Sorry, Trove Mage Wield, but that's not a big signal at all. I don't think that card's particularly good. We have an Impulse, a Timely, and a Colossal Growth here, all playable. Kind of like the Impulse more than the Timely. And Growth is pretty good as well. The nice thing about Growth, I guess, is that green looks to be our main color, so this is a little bit safer. But I think the Impulse is a better card for a deck like this currently. Okay. Elflame Worm's pretty good too. This is a surprising all-star common that is... I mean, it's just good on offense and defense, you know? Sentry here over Worm number 2, though. Yeah. So we're green. That's all we know. We're green, splashing, probably a Johnny, probably Tatiova. Maybe green, blue, splash, black, white could be a thing. We're a little bit heavier blue than black right now, but... I don't think we're playing Figment or... Well, definitely not Snare Spinner. Stall for Time, maybe a very small chance. Alright, Timely's not bad if we can pick up a Tellurian Terror or something. And moving on to pack number 2. We did not get anything of too much note here. Rare, it's a land, so not looking at that. Vanillish Night Counselor is good, but I don't think we start taking white cards. So for the same reason, we're not going to take Cavalier. For us, we have like a War Leech versus a Rager versus a Gardener versus Drake. Out of all those, the Rager's the best, but the Drake and the Gardener make the most sense. But I guess we'll just take the most powerful card of those, and that's the Rager. Yikes. Garbage. Pick one of the second pack. I think we've drafted the lane pretty well. Just maybe haven't been getting the goods. Oh my gosh. So, I think it would have been yesterday's video, but we went off with Arvad. This card is so good, especially if you can get the correct recursion effects for it. So things like Urborg Repossession, Soul Tender, Bortuk Bone Rattle. This card is really freaking good at 2 mana. Can we play it here is the question. Probably not. I have garbage fixing right now, and black-white's a little bit of a stretch of what we're currently doing. Oh man, this pack is... It's got some good cards in it, but not for us. Like, I feel like I'm taking Sojourner and trying to wheel either the Pixie or the Mana Worker for fixing. That are just taking the Necromass, but I'm going to go with the green card, even though we don't have any duels right now. I mean, another good pack of blue cards, but still no duels. So Strider versus Terror. We're currently at 5 instants. Yeah, yikes. Terror is more splashable too, so I guess we'll take that. There's a Geothermal Bog. Sadly for us, the red doesn't do anything, so it's probably just better to take Rootwalla. A lot of good white cards going around, man. Is it too late? It probably is too late, but maybe green-white could have been a thing. I mean, it's the best card here by a mile. There's like a Joint Exploration, there's a Pixie, there's a Mana Worker. Oh, we've passed so many Cavaliers and stuff already too, but I'm going to take a chance. I'm going to take this Arrest here, because if white keeps flowing, we might get paid off big. Ellis Ilkor? Okay. Yeah, so maybe we can end up cutting a lot of the blue and maybe going more Abzan-y. Oh gosh, if I end up doing this, like I took Ellis now after passing the freaking Arvad. That's so bad. Another Sojourner, Vivisector. Again, with no duels, these Sojourners look really gross too. I'm going to start moving into this black stuff. Take the Vivisector. Nice Destroy Evil, pick 8. Shadow Prophecy as well. Could there be a chance I end up wheeling the Arvad? That seems very, very unlikely. But we're getting Cavalier on the wheel. Okay, yeah. Huh. So maybe there's a small chance we get Arvad back, actually. Hopefully this wasn't too late to pivot into white, but we have picked up a couple of good white cards since then. Another Cavalier on the wheel. Okay, I mean, this is still good. This deck would be much better if I had taken that Arvad, but I think we're ending up in a good spot still. So Timely can be cut. Vesuvan, we're probably just cutting the majority of the blue now. I'm looking to go more Abzan. So really need to find some Abzan fixing. I'm thinking we're probably going to end up like black-white as a base. But we might just have to go full Abzan here, you know? By the looks of it. I'm going to take the Barricade. Excuse me, pretty good with the double Cavalier, pretty good with Cold Conscripts. Mind Rod is a maybe. It's going to be hard to cut green completely. Just because I'm not going to have enough playables. Yeah. We're probably going to have to be some really strange, full-on Abzan deck. With just really bad fixing is my guess. Oh, we opened a Sheoldred. Actually, we opened two insane cards. Goblin Influx Array is an amazing, amazing rare. I say it every time I see it. But this card is just all value all the time. Every turn, including the turn you play it, it conjures, I guess is the word, a goblin from the spellbook into your hand randomly, and then all goblins you cast cost a red or a colorless less, depending on. So it is just an insane card advantage engine, but obviously we're just taking Sheoldred here. Into another arrest. Oh, there's a land. Actually, there might be a chance that I can just get enough white-black playables, and then maybe just like splash a Johnny. So I think I'm going to try for that. As good as this Radiant Grove is, I don't want to have to run other green cards if possible. So let's take like the arrest here and plan on wheeling this, the Herbalist, the Sleeper, the Skyrider, or something. Another really good card here. This is the Pull of the Mist Moon. So this is an arrest that has a blue kicker to give something else the ability to O-ring an effect. So if we can find a random blue piece of fixing, we'll probably end up taking it. Assuming there's a pack that we don't need anything else in. Soul Tender, Phalanx. I think we're going to want to take the Soul Tender, but although we have so many 3-drops already. What's my creature count? 8. But we have like Sheoldred and Elcor, so Soul Tender being able to get back one of those later seems good. Alright, I will take the green land here, as these are mainly filler. They're fine, but they're mainly filler. Bone Splinters versus Vivisector versus Faith Bonder. I think this might be actually a Faith Bonder pick. The Enlist seems pretty good here. Oh, we can splash Urg too, unless I want to take Tattered. I don't want to take these green cards. Like I said, I would rather keep the green to a really minor splash if possible. And I actually think the Tattered Apparition doesn't get enough love. Yeah, I'm gonna take the black-white card here. Damn, that's an 8th pick Lightning Strike. Pilfer for us versus like Mana Worker. There's like 8th pick Ancient too. Mana Worker gives us more fixing. We did wheel the Sleeper. Good. Another Sleeper on the wheel. Okay. We just need like one more playable and this'll work out. Otherwise I'm gonna have to throw in like this random Vanquisher's Axe, but I mean, I guess I could throw in the Sabotage. So I did jump into white a little bit late. Had I jumped into it, oh man, that Arvad. If we had Arvad, our deck would be so spicy. I think we ended up with a pretty solid looking deck though, all things considered. despite my best efforts, the deck looks playable, although we might not be getting there on the final playable. Okay, Faithbinder, we'll take it. Again, that actually has a home in this deck, I think. 17 lands might be a little bit much for a deck like this, but we don't really have a choice. I think we only try to splash for the Ajani and don't bother with any of the other cards. Could still just run the Sabotage, but I think this is fine. Our main win con here is going to be our removal. We have a Cut Down, Destroy Evil, 2 Arrests, and a Pull of the Mist Moon. In fact, there might be a little bit of merit to running a 1 of Island in this deck, because we have Stall for Time and Pull of the Mist Moon. Otherwise, we just have the 1 of Mana Worker to help for it. Well, for starters, I'm going to need 1 Forest. We'll debate running an island after the fact, so... Minimum 8 planes. Minimum 7. Yeah, okay, and then 1 forest. Yeah, that's probably going to be the deck. Oops. Eight white sources, 8 black sources, 2 green sources, and then the Mana Worker for fixing. That seems okay. We do have a lot of double white, though. Looking at it. We have a lot of double white. We have the 2 arrests and the pull, but I guess we're probably not going to need those until later. We don't need those on turn 3, you know? Okay. This deck looks fine. What was that? I think I was rank 2 going into this draft. I think we can pretty easily get rank 1 if we pull off a trophy here. But if I just go like 4 and 3, we might even fall down ranks. I don't know. We'll play each game. We'll see how it goes. Alrighty, on to round 1. We have our green mana. We have a curve of sorts. We need double white. Ideally. This plays a perfect draw for turn 3. Really hope they don't have a scatter here, because this will be a really nice curve. Dang it. Gross. Yeah, if they don't have scatter there, we might just blow them out. I think we're just sacking the sleeper itself. Okay, there's a blue mana. And the barricade's pretty good for Faithbinder purposes. Sure, so they get to make a copy. Man, Masuba Mist is so sweet. We're gonna kick the Espionage. We'll go ahead and just discard Stall for Time here. I don't like my chances this game, I will say that. Oh, I still need to find another white source to kick this. Yeah, that's not great. I'm gonna go for it. If they have something, I can always just sack the Faithbinder, so... Not a big deal. Oh, that's fine. Alright, arresting the barricade or the lookout is alright. I think we want to hit the barricade here, which they'll sack in response. That gets rid of their big toughness creature. So if I don't get rid of the barricade, then my future arrests are going to be pretty bad as well. That's fine. Naturally we draw the forest. Pretty awkward. Well, I'm not going to say that this game is going well, but they don't have that much pressure right now. Okay. Sure, we'll go ahead and sack that in response. Deny them a card from the Geyser, even though they draw one from the Wrath anyways. Let's eat the Wrath. Now we make our Faith Bonder into an O-Ring of sorts. Not the strongest permanent to attach, but what can you do? It's a lot of impulses. Where are their Tolarian Terrors, I wonder? Adi Jin, holy smokies. Holy, the rares come flying off the table. Okay. Well, we're not dead, but we're not living that way. I mean, if they kill the Faith Bonder, they get back a 7/4 flyer. They don't have a great attack with the Flame Sage, but they do get to enlist and potentially get a hit off of it, so we'll see. They hit a Timely Interference, which they can kick. Oh boy. And make my Faith Bonder attack. Well, we're probably dead here. I mean, the opponent's card quality just looks much better than ours, so this shouldn't be a surprise. What is this? What are they going for? I can't beat much of anything, so show me the goodies. Do it, do it. Ah, they do have something if they're ordering the barricade first. They drew a Twinferno. Okay. I mean, at this point, I guess I do sack the Faith Bonder. Because it's going to die anyways. They do get to kill the Mana Worker in addition now, but I just need to find something. And their Flame Sage is still going to die. But obviously we're looking pretty dead here. Now this would have been good a long time ago, and then we just take 12 in the air. Alright, GG's. Yeah, their deck. A lot better than mine. I don't want to lose, but I'm glad we stayed at rank 2. All we can do is go on to the next. Game number 2 ahead of us. Hey, that's right, we do have at least a 1 OP card in our deck, although this hand is really, really slow. Oh, that was a nice draw. Okay. We even draw, or we even have the way to return the Sholdred, so we just need to find a second black source here. blue-green domain, most likely. Yeah. There's the second black source. Very good. Even gives us our green. What's in our deck besides a Johnny for green? I don't actually remember. That's kind of gross. Okay, that's a pretty darn good answer to the spider. Milled Mana Worker, Destroy Evil, and a Benelish Sleeper? Sure. Do I want to make this trade? I think I do. It gives them value in the long run, but it puts my Soul Tender in the graveyard immediately, you know? They're pretty far from returning that from their graveyard. So I think that's fine. And I think here I like going for Apparition over Sheoldred into open blue mana. Because this still puts some pressure on them. And doesn't expose Sheoldred to a counter. It's fine. Go Sheoldred pass. I like them passing again. Good. Okay, 1 life. Draw card. Gain 2 life. Easy. So it looks like they're probably just going to return their spider here end of turn. Which I'm fine with. The fact that we drew Sleeper now means we might want to cut down their Prodigy to make them sack a better creature. Oh, that's a fine cut down target too. Go ahead and just cut that down. I mean, if they don't have a way to kill Sheoldred, it's going to win single-handedly, so we're not under any threats. I want to play out the Barricade now, and that's really nice because if they do have an exile effect, we can sack the Sheoldred in response to that effect. Yeah, it looks like we're just going to win this, sitting back and doing nothing. I don't think I need to make any fast moves here. I could arrest their sentry, but both of these have reach, so I don't think we're in any rush. I mean, yeah, I am giving them time to find something like a herd migration or whatever, but I think we're okay sitting back still. That's pretty good. Play Faithbonder pass. End of turn, we can sack the Rager, draw a card, bring back our Cult Conscripts. Yep, we'll take 7, that's fine. Down to 22. Down to 22. The problem with using the Barricade end of turn here is that we do give them potentially an opening to have like a Terra Sunder type effect. Build a Repossession, that's good. Oh, looks like they have some effect here. Alright. Maybe they have a bite down to kill Sheoldred. Oh, that doesn't work. Does it? No, you have to do that main phase. And we drew another arrest too. Alright. And we drew the Ajani. Sheesh. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We can almost just kill him here. Alright, I'm gonna arrest their spider for now. And the more creatures we trade off, the better it is for our Leaper. I'm gonna have to really mess up to lose this game, but I have lost these type of games before, so. Alright, they did have a Terrace under. Good, we do get to sack it in response. So now it's in the graveyard still for value. 7 down to 21. And let's go ahead and attack. Perfect. Just like we drew it up. Now we get to sleep. And do I want to bring back my conscript? Or do I want to just start a Johnnying? We have so many different plays. We could also just pass and Soul Tender back our Sholdred. There's really not too many ways to do this wrong. Yeah, I guess we'll just get back Sholdred with Soul Tender. So I did give them their Mossbeard Ancient to grab back, but that's not a big concern to me right now. I don't know. I have too many different plays there. I don't know what's right. Getting the Ajani online is probably correct, but what's done is done. Alright, they're gonna get back there. Reach creature, that does make sense. I'm gonna get back Sholdred. Ellis, very nice. That's a sicko. Yeah, and we can just go for the win next turn. Don't care about that. So tap, tap, arrest, and GG. Okay. Well, I don't think I played that particularly well, but we just had some overbearing power, and they didn't really have much to do against it, so... Well, that's not true. They had Tail Swipe, and they had Terrace under. But I was able to... Well, they messed up on the Tail Swipe. It wouldn't have been good... I mean, they would have had 2 for 1 themselves anyways on Tail Swipe, and we still had Soul Tender anyways. So that was never going to be a great spot for them, and then the Terrace under as long as they had the mana open. Anyway, 1-1. On to game 3. You can tell I'm tired because I'm kind of rambling. We have a okay hand here. I'm on the play, so a slight temptation just run out the sleeper on turn 2 and kind of curve out on them. Yeah, what the hell, let's do that. The way I think about it is, if they don't play a creature, great, I get to start smacking. If they do play a creature, it would have been trading with the Benelish Knight, or Sleeper anyways. Although I can't actually attack into that one, so I'm wrong. Punished. Punished, punished, punished. The Diminished Returner. I don't think they're going to attack. Ah. Well, double arrest, eh? I think I'm gonna go aggro on them. I'm gonna eat the knight here, since we have the arrest now for their other creature. And the return is a really good target for it. Blue. The Balduvian Atrocity. Okay. Yeah, we'll Cavalier. Nothing I do here is very mana efficient. Unless they play a Destroy Evil target this turn, since all of our spells were 3 mana. I'm hoping they play something I can Destroy Evil. Well, they might brick on... Oh, they hit a 7. They hit a 7 and a Cult Conscript. That was a very good War Leech. Do it. Attack. It's fine. Maybe they might just attack with the Atrocity and leave back the quote-unquote better blocker. But this is going to be a good turn for us. We get to kill the Leech, arrest the Returner, and still attack. Oh. In fact, new game plan. I am going to get aggressive here. Okay. Push the pressure. We have cut down for Atrocity. We have Citizen's Arrest for either the Returner or something else. This is good. So they're going to go back up to 7. It's unfortunate. Well, they didn't negate the cut down, so this is pretty good. All right. Good game? Good game. Nice. Woo! That was a good draw by us. Good series of draws. So pulling back, we're 2-1 now. Let's go on to game number 4. Next game we go. Okay, I like it. I like it a lot. 2 casual mythics, good mana, 1 more land necessary. But if we can find that, we should be pretty much rolling. The Knight come out. Not Knight Counselor. Knight Counselor, not Knight Commander. Oh, that's annoying, especially if they have a 2-drop here to enlist next turn with that. Where's my cut down when I need it? They do. Okay. So, next turn they get to attack with that as a 4/1. And then whatever creature they cast afterwards is going to become +1/+1 bigger? Sheesh. Man, 1-drop, 2-drop curve here kind of hurts. Let's see what they have. Okay, that's not a creature. I assume they're gonna have like white, or sorry, red or black here. Nope, I was very wrong. They had blue. Alright, so Sholdred we go. And hope this sticks for a long time. Oh, they have a lot of blue apparently. That's fine. As long as they're not killing my creature, that's okay. I'll take 2, I'll gain the 2 back. We get to stall for time this turn, so that's good. And we can still target the Strider in addition to the 4/4 now. But if they just kill Sholdred, I have nothing going on, so... Yikes. Okay. Alright, I think I just go all in then.
There's a place for all of you beside us.
Let's make this 6/7. I think we want to make the Vivisector a 3/3 so that can it standalone block the Prodigy and maybe block the Tatiova. I think they have to kill a Johnny here. If we can rip a couple good spells off the top, that's not a terrible one. I'm super tempted there to attack with the Sholdred, but they end up dying in 3 turns here. I'm gonna take 6 this turn. It looks like they just have lands in hand, so 6 damage this turn, then 9. Oh, it's gonna be a close race. It's gonna be a very close race. Can I attack with Sholdred? Do they chump or do they multi-block? If they multi-block with the 5/5 and the 2/2, we're looking pretty bad. I guess I'm gonna have to pass for one more turn, but we might just die to them going land, attack for 9, land, attack for 12. I think that's exactly what's happening here. Tatiova is just ruining us. That's good. They need to attack with all 3, yeah. Alright, I got one draw step. And that's not it. We lose. Good beats. I think they... Well, they have to block this. But I'm gonna die exactly now. And the sleeper doesn't do it. I can get back the barricade and play it, but that I don't have enough mana. I think we die exactly. Well, actually, they can attack with more creatures now, of course, but... Yeah, that'll do it. Damn! Good beats. Land kills us. Got soloed by the Tatiova. I wonder, maybe I was supposed to attack with Shouldered earlier, but they just had a good double block on it. You know? That's funny. So what could I have done differently? If I had a Johnny'd on just the Sholdred, it would have been a 7/8, but they could still triple block it? I don't know. It's tough. That is tough to say. Yeah, I'm not sure what I was supposed to do there. Maybe there wasn't much to do. Maybe I do just need to attack with the Soul Tender a turn. No, that was my mistake. I needed to attack with the Soul Tender a turn earlier, didn't I? Because they pretty much have to block it, and then we can get back like our Barricade or whatever. And Barricade can sack creatures to effectively gain 3 life. So yeah, that was my mistake. I needed to attack with the Soul Tender a turn or 2 earlier, and that might have given me a chance. GG's. Okay, we are, what, 2-2 now? Need to win a few more to feel good about this one. And looks fine. Remember, always need green and white to cast a Johnny. But you can pay the last mode with life instead. Turn 1 Pixie. Okay, decent little curve here of Vivisector into Cavalier. Pixie and Grotto. How many colors are they playing, I wonder? Okay. Halfland pass. I like to see that. Alright, yeah, let's just keep applying pressure between Stall for Time and Destroy Evil. Feels like we might be able to beat them down before they can get any defenses going. Oh, they are full on domain. Maybe a Sojourner here that we get to destroy? Aster? Whoa! You do not see that every day. Okay. It's all out. Random black-white poopers here. Please don't drag me to the bottom. Or immolate me. Or whatever it's called, Firestorm. King Darien, uh-huh. I'm gonna go for the Stall for Time. That is a good backup draw. Even if they have a removal spell for one of my 2-power creatures, we still have lethal as well. We get them? They said GG. Attack. Woohoo! Alright. Sometimes a little creature curve with some backup tempo / removal is good enough. And that puts us to 3 and 2. Shouldered looking on, cheering in the background on the bleachers. G6. Looks good. This might be another game where we just want to run out the Sleeper as an early creature with pressure, since looking at our hand, we have 2 ways to push it through. Kinda dig that play. Do I? Nah, I guess we'll wait. We'll play the Vivisector first. It gives us the option of sleeping next turn with Kicker if we want to. Also uses our only black source, as we have a bunch of white sources available. The Knight. We can attack into that with Take Up the Shield. And yeah, we'll just sleep it away. Probably don't need that. Our hand's really awkward. Kinda need to find a second black source, but we also don't want to draw any more lands. Oh, well. Secret's out. So they're gonna take Pull of the Mist Moon. Most likely. I don't think I like just passing. It's too risky. They know I have Take Up the Shield, so if they just attack into me, then I can't really do anything. Although there's some next leveling that could go on. Good. I just like playing the barricade out now. They still know what I have in my hand, but that's not a big deal. Like 3-2, or rather 3-3 just bounces off my 2-4, and if they do go for something, we have the shield, you know? So even though it's a known quantity, it's still awkward for them. Charismatic Vanguard, uh-huh. 3-1, okay. Alright, we'll just sit back. Not in a great spot, but I won't say we're in a terrible spot. Two cards left in their hand. I just double block if they attack with this. So they can just pass priority and trade with Vivisector. But if they go for something, I mean, again, they know I have Take Up the Shield, so... Yep, I'm happy with that. Makes our Pull of the Mistmoon reduced, gives us a Scry. And we get to effectively draw a card there. Good. One card left. And it's a love song! I wonder if they make each player draw. No, they're just gonna make a bird. Let's go ahead and get rid of their Vanguard then. So, issue, yeah, they can put it on the Benalish Faith Bonder and still enlist it and attack for 5 now. And even with Take Up the Shield, it doesn't work, so... Okay, that's... Oh, that's not that bad, because that can't really attack. It's just the Faith Bonder that can, yeah. So I take 7 here, go to 10. Yep, I need to draw something. How about a Shoulder It off the top? That's actually not the worst. But it wasn't good enough right now. Sadly, I think I'm supposed to bounce now. So I'm going to gain 1 in essence. Go up to 8, or 11, sorry. Down to 8, up to 11. Okay, that's not bad. So we're going to save the Mana Worker. Because we want to be able to block and sack with Barricade. Ah! Alright, so now I take 4 from the birdie. Alright, bird solo. I think they just suit up the bird and attack. Right? I don't think they want to attack with Faith Bonder anymore. Yep. Bird and Smash is good. I don't think it makes too much sense. I mean, they might as well, I guess, but... Huh. Sure. So we'll block. Sack. Go up to 11, then down to 7. A Johnny. Okay. No, I think it's better to mana worker here. Pass. And then sack one of my creatures, draw a card, gain a life, and then bring back the conscript. There we go, that's good. Okay, so down to 4. But we can arrest the bird. Pass. We still need to hold up barricade activation and cult conscripts activation. We need them to not have drawn like a charge or something. Okay, one unknown card in their hand. If we get to untap, I think we'll probably be alright. Maybe. I don't know. We're at 4 life, so I guess I guess anything can happen still. Well, they must have drawn charge. I don't think we have a way to survive then. Because the trample kills us, so... We just said it, gotta say, good beats, you drew the charge. We have 5, 8, 9 toughness. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, yeah. Most likely dead here. Damn. Why did they have to go and draw charge? Oh, wait. That's not charge. Hold up. Hold up, we're not dead. So we sack this here. I go to 5. I'm not dead next turn. Okay. Yeah, both these creatures trade off. Conscripts. Ah! We're at 1 on board. Hey, we drew Sholdred. Hold up. Well, we're still dead in 2 turns, but... so I need to find a removal spell. And that's my only out. Don't think we have too much left. No, that'll do her. Is there a creature that I can draw? Let's see. If I drew... Tattered Apparition. That is our 1 creature out. Tattered Apparition. Do I have a second sleep? I have a second sleeper too. So if they block the Sholdred for some reason, and then I draw Sleeper, we can also maybe win. Alright, needs to be Apparition here. Ah, we drew the Sleeper! We were so close! I played it beautifully! Alright, GG's. Damn, if they had only blocked. Oh, good beats. What can you do? Good beats. Well, we played to our outs. Yeah, I'm not sure what I could have done there. Maybe there was something? I don't know. We were so close, though. So close. What did we end up going? 3 and 3? Alright, well, we maintained number 2, but going 3 and 3 actually drops my rank for sure, so... Probably closer to number 3 now than I am number 1, but... Damn! I thought that deck was not bad. Like, the draft itself wasn't great, but we ended up with a really strong deck. Really strong deck. Given that we pivoted into white pretty darn late. Like, good removal, good curve. The creature quality is a little bit lackluster, but overall, I think this deck, you know, if you play this back a couple of times, you can probably get a trophy reasonably easily. So, anyways, GG's. Thanks for watching, everybody. Hopefully you enjoyed, and I'll see you back tomorrow for some more. Peace out.